Statuses. In Reports.re, you can assign statuses to show a task's progress. These labels let you and your team instantly see where a task stands, making it easier to manage priorities, track progress, and coordinate work. You can set a status when you create a job or when creating a chat. The status you select at creation becomes the initial status of that item. After a job or chat is created, both you and the assigned executor can update its status as work moves forward. There are 9 types of statuses you can choose from, each reflecting a different stage of work. Waiting means the task has been created but hasn't started yet. Sources needed indicates the task can't move forward until the necessary files or references are provided, such as when the executor has requested additional resources and cannot continue until they receive them. In process shows that work is actively being done. To correct signals the task has been reviewed and needs revisions or fixes. To approve marks tasks that are finished and awaiting approval from a manager or client. Approved means the task has received approval, but not all resources have been delivered. For example, a video may be approved, but the full resolution file or source project hasn't been delivered yet, so the job isn't fully complete. Ready indicates the task is completely prepared, it has been approved, all required materials are in place, and nothing else is needed before publishing or delivery. On hold means that the task is temporarily paused, and cancelled marks tasks that have been stopped and will not continue. Each of these statuses clearly communicates the current state of the task, helping your team see at a glance what's happening and what needs attention. To change a job status, hover over the job snippet, click the current status, and select the new one that matches the job's current stage. When a job has multiple executors assigned, you'll have the option to choose who you want to set the status for. You can update an individual executor or apply the status to all of them. The overall job status always matches the lowest status among its executors. For example, in this job, the status remains waiting, even if another executor is marked sources needed, because the job reflects the lowest status currently assigned. In other cases, when you return a job to a lower status than to approve, such as to correct, a chat window opens asking you to specify the reason for the change. This window lets you either create a new chat or add the reason to an existing relevant chat. Once saved, the job status updates accordingly. You can also update the executor and job status by clicking an executor's avatar. This opens the assignment window, which is useful when you have several assignments and want to see each executor's personal status alongside the job status at a glance. You can update an executor's personal status from this window. While viewing a job, you can also update its status from the status panel in the top left corner. From here, you can access the assignment section to see more detailed statuses for each executor. For chats, the process works similarly. Open a chat and update its status from the status panel in the right corner. There are multiple executors in this chat. To change their status, you can drag the avatar to the appropriate status. You can also click the status to open a window where you can assign each executor a different status or set the same status for everyone by selecting all executors. Keep in mind that a job's status automatically follows the lowest status among its chats. For example, if most chats are to approve, but one chat is still marked waiting, the job status will also show waiting. you're still in control of this automation. Whenever the system detects a condition that could change the job status, it will prompt you to confirm before applying the change. For instance, if all chats are marked to approve, except one marked waiting, and you update that chat to have the same status as to approve, the system will ask you to confirm converting the job status. If you click yes, the job status will update to match the chat statuses. To easily track progress across these items, you can use the filters in the job section as well as in the chat section. Selecting all to do will show items still in progress, such as those with waiting, in process, or to correct statuses. Selecting all done will show items that are completed, finalized, or waiting for approval, including those with statuses like to approve, approved, sources needed, on hold, ready, or cancelled. This view helps you quickly see everything that no longer needs active work. You can also filter by a specific status to focus on exactly what you're looking for. Using statuses effectively keeps your work organized, ensures everyone knows what stage a task is in, and makes tracking progress across multiple jobs and chats much easier.